It's 6:40 in the morning. You shuffle into the kitchen, half awake, and there's your cat on the windowsill. The second they see you, they rise up, push their front paws out long, drop their chest toward the floor, and lift their back end into the air. A slow, full body stretch. And you think, sweet, the cat just woke up. Then you start the coffee and forget it ever happened. You just missed something. That stretch was aimed at you. The timing is the whole point. Your cat didn't do it at 3 in the morning alone on the sill. They did it the moment you walked in. Most people never catch this. You've been told the same tired story everyone gets handed. Cats are aloof, cats are independent, cats don't really care who feeds them. So when your cat does something right in front of you, you file it under just a cat thing and move on. It's a confident guess, it's also wrong. And because that story is everywhere, people end up paying to fix a problem they don't have. They book behavior consults. They buy the calming diffusers, the special bonding toys, the monthly treat boxes that promise to make a cat finally love them. Real money, chasing something the cat has been offering for free every single morning. I've spent more than 25 years as a vet. I've watched cats in exam rooms, in homes, in shelters, more of them than I could count. And one of the first things an old mentor of mine taught me was to read the animal before you ever lay a hand on it. The body talks. You just have to know the words. So here's what I'm going to give you. The real meaning behind that stretch and 5 other signals your cat is sending that almost everyone reads wrong. You can learn them in about 10 minutes, but here's the part that'll stay with you. The little move you've been dismissing as nothing is actually your cat telling you the one thing people spend years and a small fortune trying to earn. Before I explain what the stretch means, you need one piece of background. It'll make everything else click. Your cat is built as both hunter and hunted. In the wild, a small cat catches mice and birds, but a small cat is also dinner for something bigger. That double life shapes everything they do. A predator that's also prey does not relax by accident. It does not expose its soft belly, slow its movements, or close its eyes near something it doesn't trust. Those things get a prey animal killed. So when your cat does any of them around you, it isn't random and it isn't nothing. It's a decision. The stereotype says cats don't communicate. Wrong. They communicate constantly. They just do it with the body instead of the voice, and almost nobody is taught how to listen. So let's start with the stretch. When your cat sees you and goes into that long stretch, front paws reaching, back arched belly toward you, they are doing 2 things at once. First, they're greeting you. Second, they're showing you they feel safe. That exposed belly is the most vulnerable part of their whole body. Everything vital sits right there under a thin layer of fur. An animal that's nervous protects that area at all costs. Your cat is deliberately turning it toward you. That's not a stretch to shake off sleep. The timing tells you everything. They held still on that sill until you walked in, and then they offered up the one posture a frightened animal never would. There's scent involved too. Cats carry scent glands in their paw pads, and reaching out and flexing those paws leaves a little of their smell in their space, near you. In their language, that's marking the room as comfortable and shared. That's the headline. Now here are 5 more signals, because the stretch almost never travels alone, and reading them together is where you go from guessing to actually knowing your cat. The first is the slow blink. Watch your cat's eyes when they're looking at you relaxed. You'll catch them half close, hold, and slowly reopen. People miss this constantly because it's so quiet, but it's one of the clearest signs of trust a cat can give you. Eyes are precious to a hunter, and closing them near you, even for a second, means they don't see you as a threat. There's good science behind this one. Researchers had owners slow blink at their cats and found the cats were far more likely to slow blink back and more likely to approach a stranger who blinked at them that way. Try it tonight. Look at your cat Narrow your eyes and blink slow. Many cats will answer you. It's about as close to a word for "I'm comfortable with you" as a cat has. The second is the tail. Specifically, a tail carried straight up like a flagpole, often with a soft little hook at the very tip, like a question mark. When your cat walks toward you with that tail, that is a friendly hello. It's one of the most reliable positive signals in the whole feline playbook. Kittens raise their tails to greet their mother, and your cat carries that habit straight into adulthood with you. A low tail, a puffed tail, a hard flick side to side, those mean other things entirely. But the upright question mark tail aimed at you means your cat is glad you're here. The third is bunting. That's the headbutt. When your cat presses their forehead or cheek into you and drags it along your hand or your leg, they're not just being affectionate, though they are. Cats have scent glands on their face, around the cheeks and forehead. Rubbing those on you deposits their smell and folds you into their group. You're being marked as safe, as family. It's a real compliment, even if it interrupts your coffee. The fourth is kneading, the paws pushing in and out against a blanket, a pillow, or your lap. This goes all the way back to kittenhood, when a nursing kitten needs its mother to bring the milk down. A grown cat that kneads on you has linked you to that earliest feeling of safety and contentment. The claws can be a problem, sure, slide a blanket under there. But understand what it means. Your cat feels like a kitten again when they're near you, and that's the highest comfort they've got. The fifth is the belly roll. And this one comes with a warning because most people read it wrong. Your cat flops down in front of you and rolls over, belly up. Trust, plain and clear, for the same reason as the stretch. But here's the trap. That display is usually not an invitation to rub the belly. People see it, reach in for a tummy rub, and get a fast set of claws and a confused, hurt feeling. The cat wasn't lying to you. They showed you the belly to say they feel safe, not to ask for a touch on the most offended part of their body. Some cats do enjoy a belly rub. Most are simply telling you something and would rather you take the message and leave the belly alone. Now here's the part that pulls it all together. None of these signals should be read on its own. You read them in clusters. One sign on its own can fool you. A whole picture rarely does. A cat that stretches when you walk in, blinks slow at you across the room, then comes over with the tail straight up and bumps their head into your hand. That cat is telling you the same thing 5 different ways. They feel safe with you. They trust you. They've decided you're not a threat, but family. And once you can see the whole conversation happening, you stop wondering whether your cat actually likes you. You stop guessing. You just know, because you finally speak the language they've been using on you the whole time. So tomorrow morning, watch. When your cat sees you and reaches into that long stretch, you'll know it isn't about waking up. It's trust, handed to you for free, the thing people pay specialists to manufacture. You've had it all along. You just couldn't read it. If this changed how you see your cat, subscribe. I put out science-backed, practical animal care every week, and there's a lot more your cat is trying to tell you. And do me a favor, tell me in the comments what your cat does the moment they spot you in the morning. I read every one.